Did I do the oral transmission of the Theravada Buddha before?
Some people would not have, Rinpoche. There are some people who don't have the oral transmission of 35 Buddhas?
No, but I mean this time. I'm not talking about in the life. Or from past lives. I'm not inquiring that, but of questioning from beginning literature, but so during the did I do the oral transmission 35 Buddha?
Saji bege jojim meto tram rira lingji nere gyambadi sange zindu mite uwaye dragananda jingla jebar jogedam kururana mandala gam yartayami. Then general motivation bodhicitta to listen teaching, not to achieve full enlightenment for the sake of all my kind mothers and beings. So one day I talked about the which is one who started Buddhist University in Portland. So yeah, met Rinpoche's wife, that and the daughter. So we talked about. I was talking to her how it's so important to that Rinpoche to make a good plan. Both of them, the daughter to have about the life. So we'll see. Must make plans for the life for the daughters, life to be beneficial to the world, to herself and to the world. It was to be most beneficial. So must make plans out, you see. So, see, it's like same as business, you know. It's like same as business. When you start a business, you have a whole plan how to make it the most profitable. And I mean, say, well, and usually for oneself. But I think, usually for oneself. But also, if possible, then one must think benefits for others, even if it is business, you know. You see, should be that way. You know, benefits for benefits for the world, benefits for other sentient beings. But of course, that's what it should be. But of course, it's very quite rare, you know, to be benefits for others. That motivation in business, you know, there most only benefits to oneself. You see, so usually, you know how to make it most profitable to yourself. You see. So, so anyway, so similar thing. Even when you make children, you see children, you have to make the same plan. You know, even now here, even most important, even more important than the business. You know, there is a question of one sentient being's life. You know, you're praying for all sentient beings. You're praying for all sentient beings. You know, doing practice, chanting one mala or mani padme hum for the benefit of all sentient beings. You know, yeah, everything. You see, for example, the session we try to do for everybody, for every sentient being. Numberless helping, numberless hungry, numberless animal, numberless maybe sura, intimacy, everyone, every single insect, to everybody. You see, so then here. Then, of course, if you have a child, you must make a plan that how to make that life most beneficial. As one sentient being, you know, is one of the sentient. You see, from the numberless sentient beings, one sentient being you have. You see, now you're responsible to the life. You know, life. You have responsibility. So must make it. You have to make the whole plan how to make it. How to make it a beneficial life, you know. See, the life to not become suffering to the person, you know, to not become suffering to the world, to not become suffering to the family, you know, to the country, to outside people, you know, the family, to not become suffering, at least for him or herself, the life to not become suffering, you see. So you have a huge, you have a huge responsibility, unbelievable responsibility. So it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy matter, you know. After you met children, you see. So, it's not an easy matter. You have unbelievable huge responsibility. not only responsibility to your happiness, you know, happiness. You see, what helps at the death when you die? What helps when you die? So you have to think about that. Not day to day. Not day-to-day life, some sense of pleasure, you see, some comfort, that's that. But what most important is when you die, the most crucial time of life, when you die, what is the best thing? What helps the most? So you see, so that we have to. That is what helps most at that time. So that, you know, have to. What is the most beneficial at the time of death? That have to think. So that becomes the most important thing in the life, see, and that is definite. It's not that it's not that in this world some people are going to live forever. Some people are going to live forever, and some, you know, die. Some die anytime. Some live forever. It's not that. It's not that. So even Buddha, you know, you know. Yeah, you see, liberated from oceans of samsara suffering by ceasing the cause, karma and delusion, you see, and even the cause of delusion, negative imprints, totally removed, and by utilizing the remedy path, and yeah, and not only that, it seized these subtle developments, it should be full enlightenment, you know, by completing the whole the Mahana path, you see. The 5 temple means all that, you see. This complete the two types of merit, wisdom, merit, virtue, and complete the two actually two kayas, Dharma kaya, Rupa kaya, so that. So even Buddha, you see, yeah, didn't you see? Let the they say, show the aspect to see passing away, so let's state. So, and the holy body, burn fire in the, you see, they say, the Kushnaka, where we're planning to build. It is supposed to 50-story Mithya statue, 50-story Mithya statue, Mithya Buddha statue, 50-story, which we have already built in our mind. In our mind, we have already built many times, so many times. In every second time, so anyway, so anyway, so even Buddha, and then all those also enlightened beings, all those enlightened beings, many of those who attend to the path that Buddha has shown, who practice and achieve enlightenment, many. So, still let the holy body, you see, now you see only relics, you see, like that, and then, anyway, so, so anyway, you see, so that's, so the, so the happiness, so that's the most important one, you see, what helped at the time, that's the most critical point of life, you see. So, there's no third, only two, either lower realm or other higher realm, you see, Devahima realm. So, only that, you see. So, and that question, the answer to that question is that, not to say, only you know by yourself, you see, you know by yourself, so, except karma, so then you know by yourself, you see, which, whether in one day life, whether there's more good karma or more negative karma collected, so can tell from that. And usually the non-virtuous actions are more complete. There's a motivation in the beginning, there's the actual body, then there's happy at the end, so that is more completion, more powerful, and then the virtues, even there's either there's no motivation, bodhicitta at the beginning, there's no motivation, but Dharma, which is Madhuri Dharma, or the 8 days, but or actual body is not done, even there's a motivation, but the actual body practice not well done, very weak, and very, blood, like that, or they see. When you put eye drops, then when you forget how you sit, there. Anyway, so that very weak, not perfect, not good quality, and no dedication. Or there's dedication, no dedication. The dedication, you see. So not well done. So things like that, and then there's there's so many obstacles, for the merits. There's ill will. On the ill will also reduces the virtue. makes the virtue weaker by the ill will. Then say ill will, and then what else? Yeah, that's to remember. However, then heresy, anger, those are very powerful. They arises quite often. Then it destroys those merits. You see. So that, and then you see. Even some virtues actually done but not dedicated, you see, to achieving enlightenment of first and beings, so they get destroyed by heresy, anger. So we have to remember that. So they get destroyed, you see. Heresy, anger rising before dedication, then they get destroyed. So have to remember that, you see. Have to remember that, so that in the daily life, so that we become more careful, to preserve, to not destroy, to not blow away the little virtue we collected. We see here and there, so quite rarely, so they don't get blown away. See, so. So become more careful, not get angry, and especially not sure. We don't have clairvoyance. We don't have even ordinary clairvoyance. Besides no omniscience, cannot judge others' mind. The Buddhas manifest into say. Buddhas manifest into say. Six realm, an aspect of six realms sentient beings, and hell beings, hunger ghosts, animals. Hunger ghosts for the hunger ghost beings in the form of hunger ghost. They manifest as hunger ghosts. You see, even the Bodhisattvas. So, as they mentioned in the Sangata Sutra, like that, you see the manifested Maras for the Maras, and the manifested Maras for them. You see, to benefit them. So, animal, in form of animals for the animal beings, you see, to protect them, to benefit them. So, so all kinds of forms for human beings, you see, all kinds of forms, from a beggar, from a wealthy person, to the men, women, children, or judge, I mean, all sorts of things, kings, I mean, all kinds of things. They manifest as a crazy person, or, also, I mean, kind of imagine, you see, all kinds of forms, and so that, so really, so there are, so if there's an animal, you see, if there's a dog or some whatever animal. So you see in the road, who is full of wound or infection or some terrible disease or some can't say because it appeared ordinary being, having suffering like that that cannot be that doesn't become the just because just appeared to you as suffering doesn't mean logical reason that is ordinary being, you see, because you see ordinary being doesn't, because it appears to you ordinary being, suffering being, because you see ordinary being that doesn't become a logical reason that alone, you see, that's the ordinary being, you see. For example, as a Maitreya Buddha, as a Asanga, have been meditating Maitreya Buddha, want to see Maitreya Buddha for 12 years ago during the retreat, but nothing happened. Then you see, only after, nothing happened during that time, then only after, keep on doing retreat, but nothing happened. And then after that, you see, when he saw this wounded dog, then generated unbearable compassion. He sacrificed himself, he dedicated his life to the dog, and cut his flesh, and then from his leg, you see, for all the worms, what's the name of the maggots, all the maggots there, all the maggots to live or to eat is to eat to live. So yeah, that's it. And then by closing eye, then if he picked up with the finger, they might crush, die. So that by closing eye, he went pick up the worms by tip of the tongue, by tip of his tongue. So that they could not touch. So he opened eye, then also Metteyya Buddha. You see, so it's not dog. So then he actually saw who he is. You know, there wasn't the wounded dog. It wasn't a lower part of the body totally filled with maggots. You know, suffering, unbelievable suffering dog. So actually, it's not that. It's actually Metteyya Buddha. You see. So he actually saw who he is. You know, all after that. You see, after he had strong compassion, and then they sacrificed that. You see. So that so same with us. Same exactly. So that unbelievable strong compassion, then sacrifice his life to the dog. Then that purified all this heavy karma. That blocked him to see Metteyya Buddha. During the 12-year retreat, you see, he couldn't see. That heavy karma blocked to see Metteyya Buddha. So it's purified by that. In that road, you see, just in that road, you see. What blocked him to see Metteyya Buddha, to reach Metteyya Buddha in the 12 years, so that the karma just purified just there in the road, you see, after generating this incredible compassion, the sacrifice of life to the dog, you see. Then, only then, he was able to see Metteyya Buddha, you see. Who was Metteyya Buddha before, but could not see Metteyya Buddha, only ordinary being. Only, not even human being, but not even human being. Not even human being, okay? Not even human being, only animal, okay? Even that wounded animal, okay, like that. So has all these kind of blocks, projects this ordinary view, and see, couldn't see Metteyya Buddha, you see. Only after this unbelievable compassion, sacrifice life to the dog, then now able to see Metteyya Buddha, who was Metteyya Buddha, who was Metteyya Buddha before, you see, but didn't see as Metteyya Buddha, didn't see as Metteyya Buddha, didn't realize, okay? Only now, then the karma is purified, so they want to project the ordinary appearance, not even human being, but ordinary the animal, and then even the animal wounded, you see, pure, it's gone. That appearance is gone because what project karma was projected is purified. So now you see Metteyya Buddha. So that we see. So for us, like that you see for us. So we, we see person or animal, something like that in the road, how, because it appears ordinary, and you see ordinary, you believe ordinary, doesn't mean it is, that doesn't cover, that doesn't make a logical reason it is ordinary being, because, say, like it happened to Asanga, same with us, of course, no question, you see, of course, if it happened to Asanga there, of course, for us, no question, all the time we would be seeing that way, you see, all the time. So the Tara manifests, or the Vajra Yogini manifests, or how you see all kinds of human beings, all kinds of other sentient animals, all kinds of beings, you see. So ordinary beings. So ordinary being means having delusion, having suffering like that, okay? So mistakes in action like that. So showing like that, you see. So, yeah, so I'm sure we see so many times like that. Appears like that to our impure mind, and we see ordinary, you see. So, see, so that, and then even they guide you, even they are helping you, even they guide you, but still could not recognize, you know. Oh, you see. So mind is so heavily obscured, you see, still could not recognize. That's you know, Tara or you see, manifestation of your deity, you see. See like that. If you're receiving guidance, you know, so that help. If you are receiving help from that being, you see, when you are in the dangerous, when you are in a dangerous, you see, life or time, or see, yeah, things that danger, great, making great mistakes, or say, bringing life in great dangers, or yeah, so, yeah, like that. So. So therefore, what I'm saying, see, can't if you see one insect, you know, sometimes you know when you open text, and there's an insect landed on the text, you say, or the, you know, some words that you need to think about, or some words that you need to think about, or that they're looking for, that you're looking for, that you need to think about. You see, sometimes some words, the animal insect land on that, you know, those on the lines or something. However, anyway, can't really tell, or can't really tell that it is not Buddha. We can't tell. It's very hard to tell. Because not only we don't have omniscience, but we don't have even ordinary clairvoyance. Can read others' mind, you see, can judge, you know. So the so very hard to tell, you know, because it because it appears to ordinary being, or because you see ordinary being, you believe ordinary being, doesn't mean that doesn't make logical reason. So on that, so often always we have been making mistake all always, you know, believe, like, you see what appears, because it appears ordinary, then you believe it's always ordinary being. It's always ordinary being, you see. So we make mistake all like this all the time, and then it's the same, you see. You know, always like that, we make mistakes, and then no question with the, you know, of course, by telling this, I'm not saying I'm Buddha. I'm not so that. Of course, with our, I'm talking as we are together. You see, I'm talking as our virtuous friends. Okay, our virtuous friends. So it's the who show complete path to enlightenment. You know, who show complete path to enlightenment. Without missing that. You know, give vows, who can say, initiate, you see, say, our virtuous friend, you see. So, say the, see, the Patamassapa Buddha Sutantriva, then they say, give commentaries on the teachings, and they comment Tantra, ultimately they say, yeah. And she's like that. We say that, however, that not only revealing the path, less by path, you know, where you can achieve liberation from samsara. You see, the total liberation from the oceans of samsara suffering and causes. Not just that. Then reveal mind teaching which makes you possible to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings. And not only that, reveal Tantra teaching which you can achieve enlightenment in one lifetime, one lifetime without need to collect merits, without need to taking time 3 countless clear eons to finish collecting the merits to achieve enlightenment. Merits, wisdom, merits, virtue. Without need to that, without need to take that much time, you can complete all that within one life. By practicing tantra, by practicing higher tantra, that you can complete all these merits in a brief lifetime or distant time. So anyway, so this our virtuous friends. So you see, so what made us? What blocked us? Why we still did not have a realization of Lamrim? You see, even the gradual path to enlightenment of three capable beings, not 3 scopes, 3 capable beings. Kivu means capable, so you must use the term from Dharma, must use the term from the text. You see what Lama this teaching mentioned, 3 capable beings. So ordinary capable was ordinary capable being is the one who is the most smart, most say the one who is most smart, most clever, you see, to achieve the happiness in this life. You see, so no matter how much education that person has. No matter how much education, all the books in the university, all the books in the university library, you have everything by heart, and you see all that. But your motivational life is just only seeking, only grasping, only seeking the happiness of yourself, and that's not liberation. That's not ultimate happiness. Liberation. That's not even the temporary happiness. Not the happiness of future lives. The long happiness of all the coming future lives. Not that, you see. Not even that, just this life. You see, even the person has intelligence, can all the books in the library, in the university library, all the books they memorize, or he can, all the books he knows by heart. Okay, so even like that, anyway, so no matter how smart and all that, you see, no matter how the highest degree one has, or that. So, but the motivation is just that, no matter how much education, all that you see, technology and all. Whatever you see, but the motivation is just only seeking happiness. Also, this life is just that, this just only one life happiness. Only one life happiness. Is that this temporary happiness is on this life. By living out all this coming, one life, another, all this coming lives in the future. You see, wow, one. It's not just 100, not just 1,000, but not just 1,000, not just million, but goes on. All unimaginable. Until you free from samsara. So living out all that. Just this life, happiness, you see, in the temporary. So the temporary happiness which you label on the suffering feeling, so which cannot increase, hour by hour, day by day, we cannot increase, and which cannot continue. It doesn't continue. So so that you see motivation. So there's the ordinary capable being. That's the ordinary capable being. So that you see. So anyway, yeah. So it's sorry, I've forgotten now. I've forgotten what I was talking about.
You started talking about the daughter of Young Siri.
Oh, I see. That's the way back.
I'm just translating.
That's the went on. So the so anyway, I was saying, yeah. So the, yeah, so so that you see, say, so I was talking that even virtue that's correct, but there was no dedication, and it was destroyed before the dedication. Everyone's going to, Harris anger rises, and so so there are many obstacles for the virtue to preserve. Say, yeah. So then, so even is dedicated to, even at least dedicated to achieving enlightenment. You see, but then it is not sealed with the emptiness, so it still becomes weaker. So that by arising Harris anger, so that you see, so usually the non-virtue is there's a preparation, external body. At the end, we see feeling happy having done that. So they're very powerful. So the virtue, first of all, extremely difficult to become virtue. Your actions, extremely difficult. Then even to become virtue, so many obstacles for that. To last, to last long time to exist. You see, so many obstacles for that. And then very difficult to be perfect and powerful. So like that. So therefore, see, and see. They say, so so the motivation is see the from morning after wake up, from there until going to bed, until falling asleep. So the and then even we are trying to practice Dharma every day, trying to practice Dharma, but you see, maybe there's some virtue in the daily life, but I have mostly become non-virtue. But the motivation is attachment, just seeking the happiness of this life, just that you see, just seeking the happiness of this life, that which is only suffering, see. Which is called the happy, which is called the pleasure or happiness on the feeling, which is only suffering. Another suffering started from big, another suffering beginning from small. So that the way we call label pleasure, and so see, so some sort of pleasure. So anyway, so that so I say. So everything began. So the motivation is attachment. There's sometimes anger. Then there's basic. Then there's also ignorance. So all of that. Ignorance. You see. There's the in the karma. So there's Yeah, so this then all the even we're trying to practice Dharma, but mostly see our actions daily life become non-virtual. So that then those, as I mentioned before, then they get destroyed so many times, and each time the anger rises. So what I was going to tell before was, so we don't know who is Buddha, who is not Buddha, who is Bodhisattva, who is not Bodhisattva. We cannot tell. You see, extremely difficult to to recognize. So to see the mind, to see the heart, and like those like Asanga, like many stories. So ordinary being at the beginning, and treated like ordinary being. Then later, actually, it's the holy being. It's the enlightened being. You see, so many stories. You see, like that. So of course, same, and so of course same. Also with us, so no question. Even more. You see, I mean, so that you see. So then the so rising anger 1 second, to bodhisattva, non-bodhisattva oneself to one bodhisattva. Then you see, having made charity, made offering to Buddha Dharma Sangha. Then you see, and so many, you see, the and so forth, so practice morality, charity, patience, so the collected like this from beginningless. No, sorry, not beginning. 1,000 eons for 1,000 even. So I can't use beginningless rebirth all the time. Sorry. I'm using beginningless rebirth to all to almost everything. Anyway, so for 1,000, I'm going to use got a habitude. That's so anyway, 1,000 1,000 even 1,000 even. You made charity, you made offering to Buddha Dharma Sangha, and practice charity, morality, patience, so forth. You see, so much made you collected for 1,000 years. Then you see rising anger 1 second. Rising anger. So this duration of sound, this the so the second of completion the action. Completion the action is that. See, however, within this sound, according to Mahayana, there's a 365. This is 365 short seconds. The shortest second, the shortest second, within this. According to Mahayana, the 365 shortest seconds. So according to Lesbical, 65. Just 165, but according to Mahayana, 365. So I don't know. That means duration like this, angry, or within this 165, short second, then one of those seconds, you see. One of those seconds. I think might be that, one of those seconds, you see, something very short. So, to rises to one bodhisattva. Yourself who is not a bodhisattva, rise to one bodhisattva. Then that destroys, your marriage collected for 1,000 eons get destroyed. So it's very important to remember, to remember this. Very important. If non-bodhisattva rising anger, see, non-bodhisattva, yourself non-bodhisattva get angry to bodhisattva for 1 second. the shortest time is there. That you see, then it destroys 1,000 units of merits you have collected. You see, so can you imagine? Can you imagine the anger? When the anger rises, of course, even like this, wow, for minutes. I mean, at least, a few, sometimes it is 7 seconds, or a minute, or sometimes it's hours, days, hours, so hours, it's hours. So the anger lasts a long time, you see. Usually lasts a long time, you see. Even for a few seconds, you see. Shortest time, even for a few seconds. So not with that. That's without talking. Within this 365. Without talking that. You see. That usually covers all those seconds. You see. 365. Get angry all those seconds. Usually once the anger rises. So they're like this one, many. You see. So at least 5, 6, 7 times. Even the shortest like that. Like this, 5, 6, 7 like that. So 10 minutes, the hours, you see. So can you imagine now how much merit is destroyed? How many years of merit? Now you can see. Now you can tell here. Wow, unimaginable. How many eons of merit get destroyed? Even for 6 to 7 seconds of this, you see, this, if you get angry, to Bodhisattva. Imagine. So by holding, by knowing that someone who is not Bodhisattva get angry to Bodhisattva, you see, 165. This is during the duration of 165, you see, short second, okay? So that. So within one of that, they get angry, one like that. Then 1,000 even the merit get destroyed. So then, can you imagine if you get 5 or 6 times of this, you get angry to Bodhisattva. Wow. So, so I think it's very important to become here. It's so, unbelievable. This discovery, this understanding, this discovery, unbelievably important for protection. You have merits, to protect your merits. Wow. So no question about angry minutes and the hours. Can you imagine? So now, if you get to angry Buddha, can you imagine? This is just Bodhisattva. Now you get angry Buddha, for short second to Buddha. Can you imagine how many? There must be many tens of thousands of eons of merits get destroyed. But the one shortest second like that, you see, 365. So one of that angry to Buddha. You see, you can imagine. Wow. Then now, on top of that, the Guru. Now the most powerful one, more powerful than numberless Buddha is the Guru, with whom one has received established Dharma connection. You see, recognition Guru and disciple. So can you imagine now the angry to Guru? Can you imagine now? Can you imagine? That's how much merit get destroyed. How much merit? So in 1 second, this is 365. 365. See, so 1 second, one short second like that again to Guru. Can you imagine how much merit get this? How much merit? Wow, I think I don't know. When I say. Many says, yeah, I don't know, many hundred thousands or millions. I can't say. So far, I didn't see clear, explanation. So far, I did not see. They may be explained, but I haven't seen yet. Of course, in the outline of the Lam Rim, at the beginning of Guru devotion, it says that so the 8 shortcomings. You want to make mistakes, then there's experience the 8 shortcomings. You see. The Lama la nyeme chana jawab la nyeba. If one if you belittle it, if you belittle it, the Guru, if you belittle it to Guru, criticize, belittle it, give up. After you make connection, give up. Or say belittle, criticize, say, but then say. Then you create a karma having belittled to all the Buddhas, numbers of Buddhas. If you rise heresy to the Guru, then how many seconds you see you get angry to the Guru, then that many eons you destroy the marriage, then you wander in the then you get born in hell realm. And for that many eons, how many seconds one got angry to Guru? See, so that second is whether that second to do with this one, or within these 365 short seconds. So 365 short seconds. So whether that second is this one or within this sound 365 seconds. So it cannot be this one, because I think to Bodhisattva rising anger to Bodhisattva for 1 second. So there's 365 short seconds, you see. So it has to be one of those, the shortest time, short second, you see. So then that means anger to the Guru with that. With that. So then that means then 100 millions or 100,000, 100,000 or millions. Eons, the marriage get destroyed. Then then you born in hell. For that many eons, suffer. So millions or 100,000 eons or millions of eons, or have you say, much more. It's unbelievable, you see. That many eons, this marriage get destroyed, or then you also be born, say one suffer in the hell realm. That many eons, so that. So there's a question. This second outline, you see. Rising anger, how many seconds one get angry to Guru, and that many eons you get your marriage get destroyed, and you reborn in the hell realm. So it doesn't seem this one much. The very fine one, the split second is that. So however, sorry, that's what I'm saying. So therefore, now, so you see, even we retreat, living in the vow, living in the 253 vows, or the 360, I don't remember now, the Lama vows. So, and then on the basis of that, I'm not talking about the whole life in the retreat, from birth right from the birth until death, you are in a retreat. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about 6, 7 lifetimes if you are in a retreat. 6, 7 lifetimes, even you from birth until death, always in retreat. 6, 7 lifetimes. It is nothing. It is nothing compared from beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth, these delusions, just anger, arising and destroying the merits again. Can you imagine? The merit that you have collected in the past, or even there's some merit in that life, and some lives there's no merit. Impossible, you see. There's no chance to collect merit. So in some life there's some merit, but destroyed by anger. So can you imagine from beginningless rebirth, anger. Just think about the anger, harm of the anger. Can you imagine? So, wow, see. Just think of the harm that caused by anger. See. See. It's amazing, Okay, this is without thinking other delusions. So therefore, without the merits, how you can have realization? How you can achieve realization of the power? See, without extensive merits. So how we can achieve bodhicitta? How can we realize emptiness? So that you see, renunciation, samsara, all that. All this foundation of tantra. So if there's liberty, even the liberty merit was able to collect, but then sooner or later immediately get destroyed, you see, blown away by anger, you see, like that. Or might be weaker. So even 6, 7 lifetimes you are in retreat from birth and death. It's nothing. It's nothing. By living on these vows and then strict retreat, it's nothing. Even you recite Vajra mantra, even we recite Vajra mantra 6, 7 lifetimes, from birth until die, from birth in the womb to Vajra retreat. You begin Vajra retreat from womb, from mother's womb, and then you'll die. See, you begin Vajra retreat from in the mother's womb. That might be a very good place for retreat. So, you see, you get breakfast from the mother, lunch from the mother, dinner from the mother, and the bath. I'm joking away. So anyway, so it's nothing. It's nothing. You see, it's nothing. If you think, you see, just the delusion with the anger, from beginning to birth, mandate karma will collect it, destroy the merits, all that. From beginning to birth. So it's nothing. Even if you several lifetimes, you become Vajra from birth, from birth, mother's womb, until you die. So it's nothing. So therefore, in this life, even one liver, even 15, 20 years, 30 years of retreat is nothing. So it's nothing. You see. So think it. So it's hardly anything. How much need karma collected from beginning to the anger. And how much even some merit collected, but destroyed by the anger. So that. Oh, okay. So that. So you see. See. somebody's in the real retreat. So mind is totally, not, so mind is totally in retreat, unattached, you know, say what you call it? Not connected outside, not connected. Anyway, so so that's so that so to remember this is very helpful. So when you do when you do in isolated place or however when you do a retreat, that so when you say the mind get discouraged or it's too long or nothing has happening to me, no realize, no, I don't see the deity, I don't see Vajra, Vajra is not calling me, Vajra is not saying anything, hi, I'm here, Oh, you have done too much retreat, now you can now you can leave. So anyway, mind with the mind discouraged, discouraged like that, bored, nothing happening, and mind going down every day, every hour going down, down and down and down, more down. See, it's like the it's like somebody falling down through the cliffs or through the mountain cliffs is going down. You see, those rocky mountains, the cliffs. You see, and with that more down. So, so every continuously see. Anyway, so when you think this, then it inspires. You see, whole life to retreat. You see. Many lifetimes, to retreat many lifetimes. So it inspires you there to that. See, many lifetimes to retreat. Not only this life. As long as they need, that you to plan or retreat. You see, to practice. So give that energy. See. How many lifetimes is needed? You can do it. So that you see. So then, with that kind of plan, with that kind of you see, power, mind, then strength, then realizations can come, and it can happen. You see, within some years for that. You see, even within some month. Long-term plan. So that then you see somebody who expect something, some good dreams, some signs to happen immediately. Then you see when it doesn't happen, then mind easily get. Also when you say condition, you see hard, and then mind is very weak, not strong to fail to continue practice, to challenge. You see, mind is very weak, and so that you see very easily. Then you see collapsed, and then like that. So however. so basically, it's of course bodhicitta, so to not separate away from that, the motivation. So in the morning, in the morning when you wake up, the motivation is the pembitop, the 5 powers. Whole life practice integrated into 5 powers. Pembitop, that's see. That see. I will never say separate away from bodhicitta from now on. From now on forever, see. Into enlightenment achieved over there. Then especially until I die, especially today, I'll never separate from bodhicitta. See, that's the motivating, the power of motivation. See, Pempito. The power of planning or the motivation. So that. So that's what you. In the first thing in the morning. So like that, you see. Of course, then even though one is meditating, see the title effortless experience realization by meditating on Lam. So step by step, you see. But however, even from very beginning of the practice of Lam Rim, from very beginning when you do Guru devotion, perfect human birth, the very beginning of that path, but you motivate from very beginning. You see, bodhicitta motivation. Try to do everything with that motivation. You see, like that. So that everything from very beginning. Then your Dharma, you are listening, reflecting, meditation practice. Meditation practice. Everything becomes cause of enlightenment from very beginning. When you begin to practice, not only that, even the day-to-day life, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, whatever, everything becomes cause of enlightenment. So that. So that's how you are making your life most meaningful, most beneficial for sentient beings. So that. That is it. So the conduct, the yoga of the conduct, you see. So this is they just expand this. I was so during this retreat, so I talked a little bit about the practice of mindfulness. Remember the different things what to do. You see, when you watch, when you get up in the morning, when you sit down, when you get up, when you go through the door, when you come in, when you go out, with mindfulness, the bodhicitta, you see. So you see, all related with bodhicitta. So to be part of the retreat, put a part of the retreat. So I'm going to ask the question one day to whether the practice or not, this mindfulness. So, so anyway, the conduct of your but that is not only during this money retreat. That's normally when you, if you can practice this one. Normally whenever you do retreat, or even of course even your daily life, that's unbelievable. Always mind keeping the motivation, but it's just amazing. So here. So that's I still did not finish. There's some more. So you got to conduct. You see, whatever practice you do so whatever practice you do in the session, you see. So then in the break time also, you see, without separation from that, whatever you do in the meditation, the break time also related with that. So break time in meditation time, you're meditating on impermanence. Then break time, when you're talking to people or doing job, whatever it is, you see, and then also continuity. You see, you see, during the session, by doing analytic meditation impermanence, you see, then you generate this total impermanence that you see. That this life is very short, and very short, and now it's now even over degenerated time. You see, I'm just making short, okay? We're not going through 9 round, okay? Impairments. So very over degenerated time. So there's so many obstacles, dangers of life, dangers of death. See, increases. There's so much. You see, so that you see, so the interferers. There's as I explained, teaching 1080. Yeah. So the interferers, who interfered the spirit possession, you see, done 360 like that. It causes many sicknesses and many problems, you see. Then the 400, you see, for the disease and so forth. So anyway, I say even many of the living conditions, become cause of death, conditions for death, shelter. So many people die by shelter. So many people die by food. So many people die by food, and so many people die by medicine. So many people die by medicine, and sometimes the medicines just become business. Huge company, big companies, business. You see, medicine become huge companies, business. Of course, it gives job to many. To gives job, so many thousands of people gives job and gives living for their family. That's one thing. But the medicine is harms. But the medicine itself is not really beneficial. It harms. But of course, then of course the money takes the money. You see, many people are doing job. They help their family. So they're also like that. You see, so not necessarily that really helps. It's founded by somebody, a company. You see, so then got a degree. That's okay. With the government and all that. So not really is beneficial. Then you see but one thing is even that doesn't help the sick people, but the money take care of money. So many thousand people doing jobs, so they get money. So I think I don't know, that's so anyway. So that and this, then medicines also become side effect. All that we see anyway. So the what's it? So anyway, then you see your after through analysis, then you discover it's very very short life, over degenerated. You see, so many obstacles for death. You see, obstacle. What do you say? So many obstacles. so many obstacles for death. So many, you see, conditions for death. Obstacles for living. So can imagine. So anyway, then and therefore, see, and even the body, all these which I have explained, there's all these delusions, all this karma from past lives, the harmful life, and it comes there, outside beings. The death can happen any time, it can happen any moment. You see, so that. So anyway, yeah. Then as that that nothing can help. Even this body that changes most, it has left. Come with you. Then you say, nothing you can bring. Nothing you can bring. Even you have billions of people enter you as a population, nobody come with you and can take the next life. So, even you own the whole world, even you own no one single even the atom you can bring to the next life. You see, you can benefit at that time. So so the only Dharma, nothing else, which can help at the time of death, only Dharma, which then you see help in the future, the after Dharma, and only help you in Dharma, the only Dharma. So anyway, with this conclusion, you see, you have this. You see, that can happen any time. This life is very short, and it can happen any time. You see, and what helps on the Dharma, the best things. Now in the future is all the time is on Dharma. So anyway, so when you're in break, then when you're doing job or talking to people, whatever you say, then you say with that thought, you don't stop. When you get up from meditation, you stop that thought, you stop that experience. What you develop during meditation and permanence. You say you developed. You discovered, developed. You say you stop when you get up from cushion. You stop that, and then again thought of this life, permanence. You see, concept permanence. Oh, I'm going to live for a long time. Totally different. Because your life becomes totally opposite. When you get up from cushion, then your life becomes totally opposite to the session time life. You see, so you see. You practice the opposite. What you practice from session. So that doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Then from there, concept permanence, I'm going to live. Then all the delusion arises. You can't all the anger attachment, all the things arises. So they, yeah, like that we see. To the people and to the objects, you see, material objects. That. So then condense the created karma. So that you see, cause of the lower realms. So that. So the other way. So when you get up from cushion, continue. You see, there's a continuity of that experience. What you develop, what you achieve during also that thought impermanence that you see during the session. Then you continue. Doing job, whatever you're doing, you see, with that thought, you see. So then, when you do that, when you do that, you see, and then you are cooking or cleaning or talking to people, doing work in the office, doing job outside, or whatever, you see, it'll all become Dharma. It's all become Dharma. You see, because because you see that life is very short, that can have any time. You see, so therefore, so then that cuts like axe, like big sword, cuts the attachment to this life, anger, so all the it cuts. See, so mind become all Dharma. See, so whatever job, whatever you're doing, it all become Dharma. Everything become Dharma. Oh, like that. So only cause of happiness, pure Dharma. What's that? Okay. So example of that. Or develop, or you are maintaining compassion, and then you continue the daily break time life. You see, with the compassion. See, continuity from session time. Then everything what you do is for others. Everything what you're doing, you see, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, whatever. Everything become service for others and things. You see, to free them from suffering. Okay. To free them from suffering, cause of suffering. So that, like that, you see. So everything becomes service to others and things. Everything becomes cause of enlightenment. Everything becomes cause of enlightenment. Okay. So that. So here, see. So whatever practice you do in session, then you see in break time also without separation from that. See, mind, continue to mind, what you develop, you see, what you transform your mind into that meditation, you see, into that meditation, you see. So you continue, you see, in the conduct, in your break time conduct, okay? So this way, your conduct, break time, all your conduct become path to enlightenment, become path to liberation from samsara, become path to enlightenment, okay? Become path to enlightenment. Yeah, so that is, so so it's done loving kind of compassion, that we see. So that means when it becomes cause of enlightenment, no question about the liberation, no question about, you see, happiness, future lives. You see, naturally it becomes cause of happiness. So, for example, it says, if you're doing Guru Yoga, you see, you're doing Guru Yoga, then you see, to have realization that, you see, then you see, you're doing Guru Yoga retreat, preliminary practice Guru Yoga retreat, or how you are trying to achieve realization, you see, Guru Yoga, okay? So then in the conduct, in the break time, you see, then everything, you see, whatever appears Guru, Nangsi Tamjel, Lame Namrul Tas, whatever appears, you see, manifestation of Guru, you see. So that you see. So even somebody get upset to you, if somebody can show anger, think Guru, okay? And manifestation of Guru, you see. That's not a technique, so that you don't show anger, you don't get angry. Somebody who feel strong devotion. So therefore, because that, then you don't get angry to that. You see. So anyway, so whatever appears to you, or for your eye, for in the ear, say, or whatever, say. Appears to your heart, to your mind. So everything manifestation of Guru, say like that. So then you see, having having devotion. Then in that way, you're utilizing, say, all the appearance and all the whatever exists is you are utilizing in the path to enlightenment. You're utilizing the path of enlightenment, okay, like that. So for example, during generous retreat, whatever appears, the generous, you see, the form mentality, place mentality, certain things, then the other things, you also the generous, you see, the change form like that. And then, however, it's a guru, all that guru, you see. So the reality, of course, that then whatever sound, you see, mantra, but that's also guru, you see. Say, guru, and whatever thoughts arise, Dharma Kaya, that's of course the ultimate guru, you see, like that. So, ultimate guru, example like that is. So, see, utilizing everything in the path of enlightenment, okay? So then, then the meditators who see, meditators who practice generation stage, you see, and then you see there, so how they use the break time, you see, in the path of enlightenment, you see, so as I mentioned just before, whatever appears, you see, deity, then you see whatever sound, you see, mantra, then whatever Torah is Dhammakaya. So people are practicing, trying to achieve realization of generation state, you see, and break time of the practice. The person who has a realization of illusory body, who has a realization of complete realization of the highest tantra, the generation completion stage, you see, such as the person of illusory body, you see. So then, who have experienced that, who have mentioned that, you see, then you see everything, and break time, you see everything, you see, like you look at it like illusion, like a dream, see. There's a then the people who practice Mahamudra, then you see, and that everything, see this, without forgetting without forgetfulness, you see, always mindfulness is there, that all the phenomena, you see, whatever exists, I action object, anything that exists, everything is manifestations of everything is manifestations of emptiness. So you see that. So you see. So yourself manifests emptiness, your action, walking, your road manifests emptiness. So everything is there. Everything is manifestations of emptiness. So that is there. Then you are eating food, your action, food, all manifestations of emptiness. And so that. So then you're utilizing in paths of enlightenment like that, you see, to achieve liberation, to enlightenment, okay? Then you see, the other one is, see, so as I mentioned before, then you see that which is useful, so that which is useful for anybody, say, for the high people, for the low people, lowest people, say, for oneself, for other people, yourself, for all other people, you see, the most powerful of them. I think I mentioned at the beginning already. So that bodhicitta, that which is useful or need yourself and all other sentient beings, see, that is the bodhicitta. So you want to be loved by all. You want to be loved by not only the families, but or even the outside people, neighbors. You want to be loved by everybody in the country, in the whole France, people in the whole France, and people in everybody in the world. You want to be loved by everybody. You see, even by the cows, Even by cows, you want to be loved by pigs and cows and chickens and anyway, there you want to be loved by us. You want to be loved by all the the human beings, devas, sura, helping hungry ghosts, animals, so peacocks. Loved by you are loved by rats, and by whatever, cockroach, mosquitoes. Anyway, so you are loved by everybody. See, basically, see, so in everybody, say, yeah, So anyway, like that, using yourself as an example, So, so you see, that's the wish. So anyway, then like that, everybody, you see, every human, so every, like that, then your family, neighbors, country in the France, people in the France, and the world, so the 6 relevant sentient beings, they say, so same, they want to be loved by you. They all want to be loved by you. So that. So loved by you, loving kindness, okay. It may have different meaning. I don't know what you hear when I say love. They all want you want to be loved by everybody, and they want to be loved by you. So I'm not sure what it sounds to you, but so it may have different meaning, but I'm not sure. So maybe depending on how, maybe different people may have different meanings about it. However, so loving kindness, okay. And everybody, you want everybody like you. You want everybody like you. You want everybody like you. No. You want everybody like you. To like you. You want everybody to like you. Okay. That's clear. Once that is clear, now everybody want you to love, to like them, to love them. Okay. So that we need to learn. That one we need to learn and practice. Okay. So anyway, so as I mentioned in the beginning, so bodhicitta, thought of benefit others, good heart. Okay. So that not only you need it, but numberless sentient beings, they need, you see, bodhicitta, they need, you say, they're all looking for that, they all wish, you say, you to bodhicitta. You see, yeah, so, loving kindness, you see. So, the affection, the feeling at them most dear, affectionate, feeling most dear, affectionate to them. You see, they all want you. You see, like that. So they say. So thought to benefit, so to all that, to others, thought to benefit others, so they, or to all sentient, not only friend but stranger, enemy, everyone. So you see that. So that's the most enjoyable thing. See, the happiest life. So, however, the so in the normal life, and especially people working at the centers. So in normal life, and especially people working in the organization centers, see, doing different projects. However, then you see, see, thing you see that whatever activity you do, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, see, whatever activity you do, then everything, see, everything is service to Guru, you know. In Tibetan called Lama Zopa. So you see, whatever you're doing, eating, walking, sitting, job, you know, you know, whatever you see, activities in the life, and then especially see in the centers, so there are different projects there in the organization. So, yeah, so see, see the whatever activity one does, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, doing job, whatever you see, it's all these are Guru, all these are see service. It's all these are service to Guru. All these are service to the Guru. You see, so I becomes always to remember this service to Guru. You see, so there's. So with this attitude, then you collect the most extensive merits. Most extensive merits. Okay? Purifies the most powerful means of purifying the karma. Most powerful means of purifying the karma. And then you see, collect the most extensive merits. Also that, with that attitude. So you see, that one thing. Then, see the that's one thing. The other, that's one motivation. The other motivation is the which I mentioned already before, just before. Then, see, never separating away from the good heart, you know, benefiting sentiments. So there. So that's these two things. Service to Guru. The other one is never separate away from the motive. You see, good heart, benefiting sentient beings. So these two things. So they say, yeah. So say, so everything becomes cause of enlightenment. See, they become a quick path to enlightenment. Means of collecting extensive merits and the greatest purification. So that okay. Then, so to benefit the numberless sentient beings, you see, not separate from this motivation, this good heart. So that means every single activity you do. That means every single activity you do. You're collecting limitless gas merits. You're collecting limitless gas merits. Okay. So with this good heart, when you recite Om Mani Padme Hum, you know, or total benefit to all senders. When you chant one mala of mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, each time when you recite Om Mani Padme Hum, you're collecting limitless gas merits. You're collecting limitless gas merits with each Om Mani Padme Hum, with every Om Mani Padme Hum, with each Om. You're collecting limitless gas merits. And when you're walking, you see, when you're walking, then you see with each walk, from here you go to the kitchen, or from here you go to the room. So you see, you're done with the motivation bodhicitta. Then you see, with each walk, you collect limitless scars of merits, because each walk is done for sentient beings, who are numberless. With each walk from here to your room, to your bedroom, okay? So, how many steps you make, it become you collect numberless merits, okay? So that scars of merits, so it's amazing. Same thing from there in the morning when you come here, when you come with the bodhicitta, then you collect limited scars of merits. Same with when you eat food, general motivation bodhicitta at the beginning. So every single drinking, every single eating, every single drinking become cause of enlightenment. You collect limited scars of merits with every bite, with every eating, with every drinking. So it's done with bodhicitta motivation, you see. So you see, so like that. Yeah, then I say, like that. So and then in the kitchen, if since you generate bodhicitta motivation, then every single activity you do in the kitchen, you see, you do cleaning, sweeping, whatever, cutting, whatever, everything become cause of enlightenment. And you collect limitless scars of merits. Same in the office. Same in the office. So you collecting every single activity, what you do, every single writing, what you do in the office. Since it's done with bodhicitta motivation, every single writing become means of collecting extensive merits, scars of merits. So like that, you see. So, no question the actual bodhisattva who has bodhicitta realization. So it's like that. Now here, even don't have actual realization, but your heart towards sentient beings. So you generate motivation at the beginning. Also, during the act, you see, you have that sentient beings in your heart. Okay, you feel. So you see, me, and the sentient being in your heart. What? Me or sentient being? And so sentient being in your heart. Me or sentient being? I or sentient being in your heart? Who's living in your heart? You or sentient being? It's okay. So sentient being is in your heart. Okay, you are feeling so. So it's so. For example, I say. So, if you are father, mother, or brother, sister, or your child, or your wife, husband, if somebody is sick or somebody is then you are there. You came there to help. You see, then if you are drinking tea, it's for that child. If you have to, if you are going to toilet, it's for that. If you are going to toilet, it's for that person. Whatever your activity you're doing there is for that person. You understand what I'm saying? So in your heart, you have that person. Okay? So, so that. So the. Yeah. So therefore, you see. So especially here, Mani retreat, you see, is to develop compassion to all sentient beings, and that's what makes you to achieve enlightenment. So stronger compassion means quicker enlightenment. So the whole question lies on that, you see. How quickly you be liberated from samsara, how quickly you achieve enlightenment, all depends on that. Is how when you generate compassion and how strong compassion you generate to others. So here this retreat, the main aim of retreat is for that. Main achievement, what we're looking for is that. So anyway, so since I mentioned, sorry, talk went round. My talk went round. My talk went say. So I was supposed to touch Buddha, long oral transmission, but anyway. So so when you're walking, so when you're walking the road, this is, as I mentioned, when you're walking the road, one see, so there's a few meditations what you can do. See, see what you're going by, what you're walking, what you're going by car, okay, airplane or whatever. Then you see you're bringing sentient beings to enlightenment. So that's the bodhicitta. You see, taught to say, beginning, may I bring sentient beings to enlightenment? You can think that, and you're bringing the sentient beings to enlightenment. That's one to kind of practice mindfulness, kind of that. Okay. So to keep the always mind into bodhicitta, so that, and that also it's mentioned. So you have strong wish to be born pure land, to be born Amrita pure land or the Vajra Yogini or Haiva. Then you see when you're walking the road, when you're going by car, whatever, then you're bringing sentient beings to that pure land. So always you always you practice mindfulness in that. You see. So then that helps very much also to when you die to be born easily to be born pure land. You see. And able to also maybe able to bring other sentient beings also in the pure land. So also help with that. So that then as a Milarepa, so mentioned to say. I have said while I'm eating. I have instruction that that my eating becomes certain to do Dharma. My eating I have instruction become the offering. The drinking and the eating becomes offering. So that's the highest tantric practice. You see, offering there. Purifying the defilements, purifying the defilement, the degenerate samaya vows, the karmas, so they get purified in a unbelievable powerful practice, and the collecting sense of marriage and the hooking the realizations, hooking the clear light, illusory body, cause Dharma Kaya, Rupa Kaya, they bring so that so the offering. So the pleasing means of pleasing the Guru. See, there's a and then then also Milarepa mentioned while I'm walking, then I have an instruction that becomes a circumambulation. So. So that means, so when you're walking, also according to Milarepa's practice instruction, then you see you're circumambulating the right side, your right side, all the holy objects, of this world, all the holy objects of 10 directions, okay? 10 directions, all the means in holy objects, which are all the universes, and 10 directions, all the holy objects, okay? But Dharma, Sangha, and statues, basically everything at your right side. Everything's here, then you are circumambulating to that, you see? That's another meditation, as Milarepa's advice, So, of course, you can think for sentient beings, not for one's own happiness, but for sentient beings to bring to enlightenment, you see. So, so then, like that, you see. So this is, so of course, this is besides, and then during Lama meditation while you're walking, so the, the renounce impermanence, you see renunciation, So that then, okay, also you can do also while you're walking, with the with this with tongue practice, or you see with the loving kindness. So you go with loving kindness, you come back with compassion, and that, or the then you see bodhicitta cherishing other things, by mentioning their kind, extends kindness, or things that, or the so then you see, yeah, on the we can do walking meditation with the emptiness, the depend arising, or look at everything empty, or the looking at all the eye action object, or everything which appears as truly something real, independent, to say, exists from inside. Then looking at it, looking at all these hallucinations as it's a hallucination. So, so the three techniques which I've normally mentioned. So there. So with the end of that, one can do the walking meditation. So that so when you're driving car, then bring the sentient beings to enlightenment. You see, so as the road goes, so much road goes, you say, so the then you say sentient beings, you have to bring a sentient being to enlightenment. So you see, achieving all the realizations, 5 paths, 10 bhumis, with the preliminary collecting sense of purification, all that. So you see, so you see, the sentient beings achieving all this, constantly achieving those realizations, you see, and you bring the path, you bring it to enlightenment. So, that you see. So 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 that's it. So I think maybe I'll stop here. So what I was saying, beginning what I mentioned about I mentioned one night about children. So the now we have this university education. The Jabo Songten Gambo embodiment of compassion Buddha in Tibet, Dharma Kingdom, who laid out the 16 human dharmas and 10 divine dharma for all the Tibetan people to follow. Their life to be healthy mind, and from a healthy mind they get a healthy body. So how about that? I said meaningful life, and then reduce so much of what activity they do in life. By following that, everything become good karma, and no negative karma. So much become a good karma, no negative karma. Then there. Then this what I mentioned before. That is what I mentioned before. Then very basic quality children to have. I mentioned that just went over the number, the kindness, to practice kindness to daily lives, day and night, you see, human beings and animals, innocent beings, so even including your enemies, so practice kindness. Then rejoicing, whatever you see good things happening to others. See whatever good things happening others, so have found a friend, or they have a beautiful car or a nice house or garden, whatever you see, also rejoicing with how wonderful it is, how wonderful it is, that person has this, how wonderful it is. So which always keeps your mind high, which always keeps your mind happy, inner peace and happiness, always happy, life up, not down. See then you see, the best one of the best Dharma practice, one of the best meditation, one of the best psychology. then then you see, then they collect, then they that means every time when they do, each time when they do this practice, they create good karma. So from one act of kindness, from one rejoicing, then they're able to have success. Not only this level of 100,000s of lifetimes, and they will have great success from one act of kindness, from one act of rejoicing. So they have unbelievable success in the near future lives. So this is what. Even they don't believe in that, or even you don't explain that, this is what they get. So unbelievable success. So they have to create karma from their side in order for them to have happiness. For them to achieve happiness, they have to create karma from their side. Somebody else is creating karma that doesn't, like somebody else eat food in a delicious food in a restaurant, and there's a beggar in the street, you see, and that doesn't get food, you know. Somebody eating $1,000 food in a restaurant, and the beggar is outside, you see, there just doesn't get food in the stomach, so like that, you see. So child to have a happy life from his side, have good karma. So and then the other one is practicing patience, and then the other one is practicing patience, which stops give harm to numberless sentient beings. Then this not from life to life. Then you see you bring peace and happiness. Okay, so that then not only this world, but from life to life, all the different world. Sentiment. Then practicing the also contentment, and then renunciation of contentment, so that one's life is protected, from bad habits that destroys life and that harms many sentient beings. You destroys your life, all that, you see. So, wasting life, you see, and can't do any useful things to others, sentient beings, for that. Give a lot of trouble to others. Instead of benefiting, give a lot of trouble to others. All they do the bad habit. So then forgiveness. When somebody harms to you, immediately you have forgiveness. So you bring peace between you and that person. Then you bring peace in the world. Then when you make mistakes, to somebody harm somebody, and they happen, then immediately apologize. Bring peace in your heart, other person's heart, and that's how you bring peace in the world. Then you see courage, develop courage, you see, instead of putting yourself down, then making hopeless, my life is hopeless, all that, you see, then you bring your life up by building courage, you see, that's how you're capable, you see, how you can do things, you see that. So all that reasons, you see, for example, like the 8 freedom, 10 in Dharma, of course, 8 freedom, 10 richness. There, how the 3 great meanings you can achieve all that, And this is the only life, no other times. So the difficult to find again. So therefore you have to then this courage you to do right now this life now. You see, what development you see in the path or however. So whatever you see, depending. So the way to develop courage, you see. So that's become unbelievable importance in the West. And there's so many people have depression. So many people they think their life is meaningless, and they commit suicide. And so this is unbelievable number. Then in Tibet, you see, I don't know now, but in the past, so then in Solukhumbu, so anyway. So like that, anyway. So what I'm saying here, sorry, getting long. So even So so there's so many unbelievable ways you can make children life meaningful, meaningful as a to bring to not harm him or herself, and that's the last one. Then they say at least, however, to the world, to sentient beings, to benefit, to be useful, to benefit, to bring happiness. So. And then as a Buddhist parents, there's so much what you can help. Then Buddhist parents, of course, then so it's very pity. It's very sad, very pity, that one do not see. It's very strange, very strange. I think that expecting from you don't teach the childrens. You don't teach the childrens. Say, you say, what do you think is beneficial for life? What do you think is beneficial? What do you discover yourself beneficial to your life? Not teaching the parent, not teaching the children. I think it's a very sad thing. Very sad thing. What you found fatal, what you found discovered beneficial, but not teaching that to the children. So, and the children they are the ones who spend much of their life with you, with the parents. You see. So, I asked. So in the Colombia, there was a news person. You see, was going to come to give me talk about there was some communication now. So they say the thing he wants to, I think, probably talk about country, the Colombia thing. So I just thought maybe it's not that I don't talk the country things. So anyway, so it didn't happen. So anyway, so what I thought was to talk, importance of school, the good heart education, good heart in school. If they can do that, reduce the violence in the country. So all these killing so many people are there. So I was asking whom the children spend more time with, the school teachers or at home their parents. So then I was answered by I don't know whom I asked, but they said spend more time with the parents. Children. I'm talking about children. You see. So and then, if that is the case, then parents, you see, there's much influence, much to the children. See, has unbelievable, as I mentioned, at the beginning, unbelievable responsibility the parents have. So therefore, you see what I'm saying. So that. So here, Buddhist see the. So the I have one. Not very close related, but quite distant relative in Darjeeling, Gum, close to the old monastery, old monastery that was built for Tomakeshi Rinpoche by maybe in the government, I'm sure, old Gum, near there. So she has a few children. Her husband is a teacher in the Darjeeling school, Darjeeling the very high, very good quality Christian, the Saint Joseph or whatever, schools. So it's a teacher there. So anyway, so what they do is every morning, you see, every morning before they go to school. They dress up, they clean, then they come up with they have very beautiful shrine room. It's like the family. It's like the wealthy families in Tibet. So they have one monk from the monastery. They have one monk who cleans and who set up offerings every day. Not much every day. Who clean and then offer water bowls, and yeah, like that you see. And they do prayer. Not hard thing. Sometimes they puja, but so they have usually one monk. Also in Tibet, the rich families, they have the government people. They have a monk, say. Possible, maybe sometimes not. So anyway, so this monk in the morning, he cleaned it and then set up the offerings. And then the 9 o'clock, I'm sure, their children's, they finish, if they're ready to go to school, so they come up and they do 3 prostration. Well, they're, small kids, they say, not this size, not this size, sorry. Like maybe 5 years old, 5 years or 3 years, maybe something around. So then they come out to 3 prostration and to the altar. I don't remember they do any prayer. I don't remember. And then I don't know. They light the butter lamp. I'm not sure. They do that, and then they leave. They go to school. Say, I mean, even just that, don't prostitute at all. They have many statues there. Say, very beautiful, carved, altar. So 3 prostrations. Then they, this is what they do every day. Every day, this is what they do. Then they go to school. See, even just the prostration is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I haven't gone through the benefits. I talked one time the atom covering the atom. You see, how many atoms you cover? That many. You create karma to be born Wilton and King 1,000 lifetimes, equal number of the atoms. So, to give an idea of marriage, to be born as Wilton and King, you have correct infinite marriage, inconceivable marriage. So it's just amazing. So it's amazing. So it's there are many holy objects there. They do 3 prostrations. Even just that, can you imagine how much merit they collected? Amazing. And cost of enlightenment. Even 3 prostrations, 3 costs of enlightenment. And then how many statues there? If there's a 1,000 statue, 1,000 costs of enlightenment. If you prostrate to all that, 1,000 costs of enlightenment, okay? If it's one statue, 1 cost of enlightenment. But if there's 1,000 statues there, 1,000 costs of enlightenment. You do only 1 prostration. So can you imagine? There's so much hope. So they miss. So their life now in the future, there's so much hope. It gives so much hope to have happiness. Unmeasurable. Happiness, cause of success. Then it's the cause of enlightenment. Liberation, enlightenment. It has. So can you imagine? Amen. So you have opportunity. You have incredible opportunity to help like this to children. I mean, even just the prostration, just amazing. Not only you are helping this life, you are helping them life to life. You are helping them from life to life. The happiness, enlightenment, liberation, enlightenment. You are bringing them to liberation, to enlightenment. Can you imagine? Like this, amazing. See, just that. Then I'm using this as an example, so like that. And then, for example, I think it's very important each child to have a statue, Tara, James, whatever you see, or at all in your house you have an altar. There are many pictures, many statues. Okay, you go. Every day they can. Every day they should offer candy, a biscuit, something. Every morning or every morning, evening. You can 2 times or at least 1 time offer to everybody, to all the statues of Buddha there. You see Thangka picture Buddha, to everyone. You see, make offering. See, candy or biscuit or something. You see there, in the nice plate. Continue to say Omahung. So say you see they can't do much, but anyway, at least just bless the oceans of nectar, maybe they offer, you see. So of them. Okay, then they pray. By this merits, may I? By this merits, you see, say, say, Oh, something at least like this. May I, by this merit, may I never give any harm to sentient beings, and so, cause all the happiness of enlightenment to all sentient beings. Something like that, as quick as possible, something like that. Could something like that. May I never give any harm to anything, and cause all the happiness of enlightenment, you see, to all the sentiments, as quick as possible. So, or say, by this merit, may I say, like yourself, Buddha, and may I say, may I liberate number of sentient beings, may I liberate all the sentient beings, okay, from suffering and bring to enlightenment as quick as possible. Something like that. So, not only they collect, you see, not only they collect extensive, unmeasurable, extensive merits, but you see, at the end, they dedicate merits like this. Wow, and then it becomes so powerful. So how can we expect them to have a happy life without from their side creating good karma? It's impossible. It's impossible without a merit, without good karma. Impossible. How they can achieve happiness in life, success? Impossible. So no matter how much. Having a university degree doesn't mean everybody can find a job easily. Doesn't mean that. Especially now, especially these days, especially now. So that is not the only answer. So there are many people who have so much happy life without university degree, without knowing English. Without knowing even English, there's many people who have such a satisfied life, inner peace, satisfied life. The many people who don't speak English. So anyway, satisfied life, happy life. No relationship problems, no, any of this, you see, all problems, with all that education. So anyway, so you must concentrate children to create merit, with the skillful means for them to collect merit. You must put effort in that. So then they have life. Then sooner or later they have life. Then easy life, free from problems. Then very successful life. You see, even business, whatever you see. So education, whatever. So they. I'm giving this as an example. As an example, but there are many things, you see. I already mentioned before the 16 dharmas, or whatever you can help from that. And also the 7 things which I mentioned. So there are many things. So I have here Buddhist family, Buddhist children say. So I'm just giving this an idea, but there's many examples what you can help. So. So there's a lot of karmic connection, and there's a see, and the parents praying for children has so much power. And children praying for parents has so much power to success. If it's a wrong prayer, it's so much power to harm in the wrong prayer. Something, the children praying for the parents, or the parents praying for children, and if it's something beneficial, something helpful, so it's very powerful. So, and at the same time, while you are skillfully with many of small practice like this in the daily life, for them to correct merit, making charity to other sentient beings, things like that, also to practice like that, or animals, insects. Then, however, see what I'm saying? At the same time, parents must pray every day for the children. Not only successful examination, not only very small prayer, very tiny prayer, like atom, you see. You see, that doesn't bring happiness from life to life to the liberation enlightenment, no. So, the prayer, you can pray long life to be healthy, all the wishes to be succeed according to the Holy Dharma. All the wishes to be succeed according to the Holy Dharma, so nothing becomes negative karma. What they succeed, nothing becomes negative karma, nothing harmful to themselves and to others. So all the wishes to be according to the Dharma, okay? Then especially see the so, you can pray the to have all the qualities in this life, whatever Tara has, whatever medicine Buddha has, whatever Madhushiri has, so that you say whatever quality, to have all those qualities and do able to do perfect work towards sentient beings, okay, free them from all the oceans, from self, bring to enlightenment as quick as possible. So, so this prayer is very good. So short, but it means a lot. It has contained a lot. So maybe you see, it's the same called as Tara. You was drinking Tara, or you was genetic Madhushiri, whatever you are related to, but to have the same Lama Zopa the same quality in this very lifetime, and then do perfect work towards all things and liberate them from oceans, bring to enlightenment as quick as possible. So, the prayer is very short, you see, but it just contains everything and all the realizations, everything, you see. So that all the that's the case. Or the other one, like that. Let's see. Well, then you can pray this. Can pray this with Lama Zopa prayer. This one contains Lama Zopa special qualities. Lama Zopa teaching. You can do that for them to meet. This one, or Sarabkum to Jawa Tonga, you see, and in all the lifetime to Lama Zopa Mahana Dara Guru, in all the lifetimes, and never be separate way from pure path, that it might be all with us, so that's very good. So, one of these, normally this is what I pray for, when I meet people and chant mantra, those different mantras purifies the heavy snake karma, the karma without break another life, and that makes it to be reborn, the lost hotel, for longest time experience heavy suffering. So those mantras and then the meditate the mantra that when the meditate Buddha distance, then you become the person becomes the disciple of the meditate Buddha. They receive teaching directly in the reciprocation for enlightenment during that time, you see, during the teachings. And never ever get there's many of these mantras, and then never ever the person never get upon Lord realms for that. So I do this last Lama Zopa prayer. So anyway, that the prayers, let's talk this entire ceremony is very good. Let's talk on the give by devoting correctly the virtuous friend from whom I receive all the collections of goodness. The devoting with thought and action, I say correctly, the virtuous friend who is originator of all the collections of goodness. Jawajibe lanji jujana la message to was sometimes you see Jawajibe lanji jujana. So but then train the mind in the by the power of the peace of the Buddhas. La message to was may say please make to achieve the peerless enlightenment. So that so also this I can pray this one. This is entire ceremony. So entire ceremony you pray like that. So you can pray like that to the child to say as you pray yourself. You can do also that. However, so here just giving this example. Say just an idea. So then you can elaborate, say many things. Can get idea to educate, and the child born in a Buddhist family, make it meaningful. So you see, even animals. What I think is that even animals, if it is a Buddhist, if it is in the hand of the Buddhist dogs and cats, whatever animal, in the hands of Buddhist dogs and cats, and then I think they should have very special lives. They should see. I don't mean by special food, or I don't mean special dress. I'm not talking about that. Special life means chant man. Special life means they chant mantra. Chant those powerful mantras, purify the karma, and the chant mantras for them to never get upon law realms and achieve enlightenment quickly. You say those prayers or mantras chant. You say they are the number of prayers like that. So they say so they even for the animals to take chant mantra every day. If you have a stupa, or if you have if you're at the house, if you have on the table pile of tsatsas, the stupas and tsatsas, make a stupa, make different levels, and then you put many holy objects around tsatsas to say stupas filled up. Many as possible, you say different levels there. Then you say you take them round. You take them round, the animal, even the animals, and purify their need karma. Unbelievable, from so many years, need karma, and then because of the mantras inside, you see, because of the mantras inside, for Dharmakaya mantras. Wow, then it just one time going around purifies the negative karma, which makes to be born in all the eight hot hells come to get purified just one time going around. If you have those the cigarette Dharmakaya inside, you see, so there's different mantras. So wow, they get most amazing, unbelievable benefit. If you take them around, you see, statues contain those mantras. Can't imagine, then you see how many times to take around, they create cause of enlightenment and purify so many, you need karma. Wow, so I think so that so what I'm saying is that they makes them do, by listening to prayer mantra, they purify the karma, they get a higher birth, you see, and they're taking them around. Even they cannot understand one single word, but meaning words, but taking them around, you see, they create a cause of liberation from so many times, you say. So then when they die, they get a higher birth, you see. So that's the special advantage of being the Buddhist hand. And so even the dogs, even the animals, kept as a pet or whatever, for your own happiness. But however, it's a pity if you don't benefit, if you don't help, if you don't benefit the animal, see, who's in your hand. You have all these incredible opportunities to help, to have higher birth, to meet Dharma in the next lives, to meet Dharma, to meet virtuous friend, and sooner or later to live liberated from some to achieve enlightenment. You have unbelievable opportunity. So anyway, into Abdul's house. So Raja thought to have one dog. So then the news went out, and then I think Bachapani, they heard that, and then one lady came, one Mexican lady, a young lady came, and she had a dog. She had a dog which was going to be about to be killed, a pre-injection in the dog, the animal place, where the animal keep. So if nobody comes, so then she went there to pick up. Nobody took this dog, and then she picked up this dog. And she has to go to Mexico, so she needs somebody to take care of this dog. So then Bajapani heard, and Bajapani sent this lady with the dog to Abdul's house. So we accepted that. So then I thought, well, since we have dog, we must build a stupa. We must build a stupa for the dog to circumambulate. So my so my idea is that so, everybody should take a turn every day, say, to carry the dog around the stupa. So we build the stupa. Stupa become out very good, very beautiful. It's a little bit like, but the stupa kind of a little bit like that, but small. So I mean, they like this table size, you see. Not normal, the Tibetan stupas, very beautiful. So inside there's so many tsatsas. So Brian, he built. He was monk for some years, for auspicious reason. Auspicious reason, he was a monk for some years. So we tried, but didn't. What I thought, as I thought, it didn't happen exactly. So couldn't everybody take turn, you see, take the dog around. So we did take beginnings. I was tried, but then didn't get to continue. I say, but I think our house nuns, said Annette and Annette is a cook, food for how many years? 5 years, okay. That was a 5 years retreat. That was a 5-year retreat cooking. So anyway, so it was taking time, you see, around stupa. Also, sometimes when I was going there for diabetes, you see. Sometimes the dogs were to me. So anyway, so got a lot of benefit of the dog. So anyway, when it was, so there was I think, I don't remember now, quite many pushes were done. So he died. So I think the body was kept, and then after 3 days, then they like the poor human beings, same, this sperm came down, then was blood came from the nose. After 3 days, it happened. So he was a very peaceful state. I think there's, I didn't check, but I think there's supposed to be great hope, great hope of Guru Rebirth. So anyway, so that, what am I saying? That's it. So even for the animals, must help, you see. She has special life, you see, in the Buddhist hand. So for no question about children, then, so I think just let them whatever they want. Just let them whatever they want to do. Say. Of course, as I mentioned that night, you try, you help, but it doesn't mean you will succeed everything, because child has its own karma. child has its own karma from past life. So some you might succeed very well, and some may not, with some children may not succeed. But as a responsibility, so, as oneself, you see, as a Buddhist, you see, that then there should be special benefit. There should be a special benefit for them. Otherwise, being born to the Buddhist family and not born non-Buddhist family, you see. So there should be a special. They should receive. So what I was saying, you see. So rather than just send to school, then let them do whatever they want, whatever they say, whatever they want to become 6 realm, whatever they want to become 6 realm sentient beings, So say so that of course, there's so many obstacles. When they grow up, then many teenagers, many friends, teenagers, because they influence. You see, so much of they influence other friends. You see, then like that, and then their life changes. But when there was opportunity, a young time, so to help them before they become teenager, you see, where the many people influence, they take many people's other people influence. So even they're small, if they learn some practice, or there's some mantra, some practice, however, collect and marry as much as possible. So then, even later, even they don't stay with you, they go away. Then that married what they have collected, all the married what they collected when they were young time with you, that helps them later great success in the life of Mahavajra. To meet Dharma, to learn Dharma, however, in the future life, and then for many future lives, you see, it will bring so much happiness in the meet Dharma and the practice Dharma and exercise. Not easy. When they grow up a little bit, then there are many obstacles, many other outside people influence. Then not necessary to listen to parents. See. So if you're able to do that before, see, then it's a very good thing. So just general suggestion, just idea, okay? So that's it. So there. So just do very quick. Sorry. Which way?
Total.
What total?
Total.
What?
Free.